We begin this half hour with an issue that, for many of us, cuts to the heart of what it means to be an adult, what we do for a living, and how much we are paid to do it.
Specifically, the gap between men and women with similar education and experience doing the same job, but not for the same pay. According to the latest data by the website PayScale, overall women in the U.S. workforce in 2021 were earning just 82 cents for every dollar that men earned. One reason for that gap is the kinds of jobs women generally gravitate to compared to those dominated by men.
But things were more encouraging when PayScale compared the salaries of men and women with college degrees doing the exact same job. It found the gap closed from 18 cents to 2 cents. Still not equal, but closer. Which brings us to our top story about a court ruling involving a woman working for one of Maine's largest healthcare providers.
A judge ruled in her favor after it was found she was being paid about half of what her male counterparts were getting. You heard that right, about half. The story now from News Center Maine's David Guilford.
Excited about what this means for women all throughout the state.
Dr. Clare Mundell excited and relieved Wednesday after she and her lawyers successfully sued Mundell's former employer, Acadia Hospital. After being hired in 2017, conversations with coworkers revealed she was unfairly making nearly half as much as her male peers for doing the same clinical psychology work.
I was in shock. I couldn't believe that it was still happening.
The judge ordered Acadia to pay Mundell 3 times her back pay for violating Maine's equal pay law. Mundell's attorney, Valerie Wicks, found no other rulings on the law when she took on the case.
There's been a version of the Maine equal pay law on the books since 1949, and Dr. Mundell's case is the first one where we actually have a decision interpreting the law.
Maine law professor Dimitri Baum also believes this case breaks the mold, as many don't make it to a final ruling.
We hear a lot of data about continued unequal pay by men and women, but because the defenses are pretty strong, there's very little case law kind of establishing how a trial would proceed in these things.
A spokesperson from Acadia's parent company, Northern Lights, said they're committed to treating all employees fairly, they disagree with the ruling, and they intend to appeal. Mundell hopes this case sparks conversations in more workplaces.
The only way that we're going to eliminate pay inequities is if we start having these conversations.
If this case does indeed set precedent for pay discrimination arguments in the future, it could give an edge to employees. In his ruling, Judge Lance Walker said it didn't matter if Acadia meant to give unequal pay to a woman, it mattered that they did it. David Guilford, News Center, Maine.